What's going on, everyone? Jake here from HALFCHROME, and today I've got this. This is the Kingbull Hunter. It's kind of like an entry-level mountain bike, fat tire e-bike from Kingbull. This is actually the second bike I've gotten from them. I really like the original. This one's got some really nice features, so I'm going to take it for a spin. Let's come along. Now, before I get into it, I want to start at the beginning. And you get this thing shipped in this box. It's heavy, and you got to put it together. It took me about an hour to do so, and as you can see, I roped my son into helping. Absolutely. If you can get a second set of hands, it's going to make your life a whole lot easier. Now, it does come mostly assembled. Basically, you're working on that front end, getting that big fat tire on there, adjusting the handlebars. You got the rear rack to put on, the pedals, and to kind of do, your minor adjustments. So if you can find someone to help you, it will make it go a lot smoother, but you're going to want to budget about an hour's worth of time. And listen, I put tons of e-bikes together. Sure, could you do it faster? But I would plan for about an hour. So I want to talk a little bit about this bike, the Kingbull Hunter 2.0. It's a fat tire electric bike. It aims to blend utility, comfort, affordability. It's not a premium e-bike or a lightweight commuter, but it does offer some impressive specs at a budget-friendly price point. I believe it starts at just under $1,000, and there are some coupon codes and things that they've sent me to make it a little bit cheaper. So check the video description if you're interested in one of these after learning more about it. Now, it comes with a 6061 aluminum alloy frame. It's sturdy. It's about 85 pounds, so, it's built to take a beating, but it's also not super light, so keep that in mind. None of these larger fat tire mountain-style bikes, they're not light. They're heavy. The wiring is integrated, which keeps things clean. It protects the internals. You're going to want that for sure. Now, it's powered by a 750-watt rear hub motor with a peak output of 1,000 watts, giving you about 80 newton meters of torque, which means you got some power. This thing, it's got some get up and go. With those fat tires, it's going to do well in gravel or sand. Not that you should be riding on those things, but it can handle it if you want to. Now, you have a 48-volt, 15-amp removable battery. Real world range really depends. They say 55 miles, but you're probably going to get closer to 30 and 40. It depends on how you ride and where you ride. Are you using throttle only or pedal assist? So you kind of have to think about that. Now, it does have a top speed of about 28 miles an hour. Throttle caps it out at 20. Listen, there are lots of rules and regulations for Class 2, Class 3 e-bikes. You're going to want to set it up so you comply with those. Acceleration is smooth. It's not a drag racer, but it has plenty of torque. Stopping power, really good, right? We've got hydraulic disc brakes. That's what you want. 180 millimeter rotors. Braking is good. So keep that in mind. You have a nice Mozo suspension fork, 80 millimeters travel. It does a nice job. But listen, you're not taking this on super technical downhill riding trails and things like that. One of the bike's strengths is it has a lot of utility. You can carry up to 400 pounds of payload. That's rider and other things. The rear rack is rated for 150 pounds on its own. Those 26 by 4 inch fat tires give it some decent stability. They say that you can, that it can accommodate riders 5'3" to 6'6". I am 5'11". My son is 5'8". We both ridden it, and the adjustable seat certainly makes that work. So, do you want this bike? Well, for $1,000, it's a pretty decent option. I think it's a good beginner bike with the hydraulic brakes. I think that's a plus. Decent tires, good battery. Display is nice, not super fancy. It tells you everything you need. No torque sensor or smartphone integration, but for casual riders, weekend explorers, anyone looking for a heavy-duty cruiser that's not going to break the bank, this is a pretty solid option. It came with a couple of extras. I got a bike pump. I also got a lock, which that's one of their promotions. This thing is good. It's got the lights and all the safety features and things you're looking for. especially if you're looking to get into e-bikes for the first time. If there's something I missed, leave a comment down below. Let me know, what do you think about this e-bike? It's a solid option, something to consider. I hope this was helpful. Good luck, everyone, and happy riding.